So most of y'all don't know, right? If you live in the Chattanooga area, you know Venue Church. There was some news that kind of hit yesterday. If you don't know what Venue Church in Chattanooga is, it was a real hip church, very new age. The pastor there, you would see him almost everywhere on the weekends holding signs, come to Venue Church, come to Venue Church. I felt weird about them a few years ago, never attended, but listened to a few sermons, knew some people that went there, and I was not a fan. But guys, most people here have been through church hurt. If you've been in church long enough, I promise you, there's been a situation where you got church hurt. Go check out Venue Church, Chattanooga. Look and see at all the things that are going on with it, and really pray for those people. Because, all right, guys. So, for those of you asking that don't really know, so Venue Church started like 2011, 2012. It was a small church. A lot of people have went through that church, probably thousands. I think at one point they were up to about 2,000 members or so. But if you go through and Google it, long story short, pastor had an affair about a year and a half or so ago. A year ago, came out, big thing around town, and it was with an employee that was on his staff. But it just came out the other day in the newspaper that the building that they're in is actually being foreclosed on for like $2.7 million. And from what I've gathered, there were people who, from services and everything else, they had raised a couple $1 million and had claimed that the building was paid off. Obviously, that was not the case.
As the pastor of this church, to lead this church debt-free. S-O-W. So. Matter of fact, I titled your message today, So, Where You Want to Go.
And if I offended you, I am going to remind you in advance that I am very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not keeping up.
You're stupid. Really, really stupid. You talk the talk. You can't even walk. Your pants are half.
I used to be part of a toxic mega church called, but now I sit back and watch as the leader sinks his own ship.
Sex is good. Matter of fact, sex is great. It's one of the most amazing things on this planet.
Not his wife.
Hey guys, it's one of my favorite times is giving time. I say that.
Trust me, we know.
This building was supposedly paid for by $4 or $5 million raised by church attendees. He literally told people not to buy Christmas for their families that year and instead to invest in the new building.
Wake up! Making money.
Don't mess with God's house now.